Hey, this is Will for Camp Raven Knob. Today we're going to talk about sleeping bags, which is important if you're working on the Camping Merit Badge. This is your classic square or rectangular sleeping bag, named so because of its shape. It provides maximum comfort, is reasonably priced, and often used for indoor use or mild weather. You'll notice that when you fold it out, there's plenty of room where you would put your head and shoulders, so you can move around and be comfortable. However, you can have heat escape from the top because it's not conformed to your body. This is a mummy sleeping bag, named so because of its shape, as we will see in a moment. Note on the outside the temperature rating, which shows how cold a weather you can safely sleep in it. Taking it out of its compression sack, we'll shake it off. Note that it does in fact look like a mummy. There's a hood up here at the top that you can cinch down around your head when you are in it and you're in cold weather. So you often lay on your back in a soldier style of sleep, so you can't really move around too much in it. It's constricted to your body, but it keeps you very warm. Down here at the foot box, there's typically some extra padding and material to keep you warm. This is a synthetic filled material. Something similar to polyester is used to keep it warm. So that is great to keep your body heat in, and if you get it wet, you can let it dry out and nothing will be wrong. This is a different kind of mummy bag. This is a down bag, rated for 20 degrees. Down is the feathers of a baby, goose, or duck. They are very warm and lighter weight than a synthetic fill. Let's fluff it up here. One thing about down bags is you typically do not want to get them wet because when the down feathers get wet, they'll clump up and lose some of their heat value. But here in the different sections of the sleeping bag called baffles, you got plenty of duck down. We'll fluff that up before we sleep in it. And once again, it's a mummy bag, so here we've got a hood. It conforms to your body down here to the foot box. And note on this side that it is a 3/4 zip bag. It doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. That's mostly to conserve weight. So this would be a good choice for cold weather camping and lightweight backpacking. This is a sleeping pad, which is a lightweight air mattress which goes between the sleeping bag and the ground that you are laying down on. It prevents cold air from pulling heat away from underneath you, leading to hypothermia. So with this one, you just pull it out and you actually can inflate it with your mouth from the top right here. There's just a small valve that you inflate it with. Close off the valve and then lay your sleeping bag on top of that. When packing for a camping trip, I will typically put my sleeping bag in the bottom of my backpack. This gives it some structure to place other items toward the top. You can also usually put them on the outside of the bag by tying them on. That's a little bit tougher and they can get wet in the rain. One consideration to make is purchasing a waterproof bag to put sleeping bags in, clothing, or you can simply take a trash bag and throw it over your sleeping bag and throw it into the pack like that. When packing for a camping trip, you usually want to make your sleeping bag as small as possible. So stuff it straight into whatever kind of bag you've got, a stuff sack, and then cinch it down, make it as small as possible. This actually comes with a bag to compress it. It's got straps So we cinch that down really tight, make it as small as we can. Just like this. Another consideration to make is long-term storage. Typically, you don't want to keep your sleeping bag really tight like this. It will compress the insulating material and it will eventually lose its heat value. So you want to stuff it loosely in a large bin or container, throw it somewhere in a closet, or if you can, actually hang it up in a closet or have it laying down so that all that material has plenty of room to breathe. Raven Knob Scout Reservation puts the outing in scouting. Whether it is our summer camp program or hiking through the backcountry, this 3,200 acres has a lot to offer. Learn more at ravenknob.com.